Okay, so let's go ahead and just come to standing and give ourselves a little hand massage. So take your thumb in the palm of your hand and make some circles and just kind of press in here. Pressing in. Let's do one side and then let's do the other. Pressing in, making circular motions here on the joints of the hand. And then let's go rubbing fingers in between the fingers, getting a little bit of awareness here through the heat. And then let's take our hands and just go to our eyes and just press a little bit on top of the eyelid, in that crease, inside of the eye, outside the whole eye. Just give a little bit of nice easy pressure and up under that eyebrow as well. And then go under the eye a little bit. Get a little bit of that pressure underneath. And then get the temples. We're just pressing. And then let's go ahead and go to the jaw and give a little jiggle here in that crease of the jaw. And let your lower jaw relax. And give me, again, we're just kind of giving a little jiggle and maybe circular motions too. Trying to feel some release in this area of the jaw. And then let's go into the head. Just take your fingers into your skull and give yourself that nice skull massage. Kind of pressing in, seeing if you can move the head, move the skull. Notice if it feels tight or easy. Getting in there and spreading this idea of spreading the bones of the skull. Move it around a little bit. And then go to your ears and you're going to rub your fingers and your thumb together like this. And you're going to go right in front of the ears. We're going to take that little sound out and back. And I'll stop talking so you can hear, but you're going to see how far you can take it out and still hear. And then when it gets loud. A couple more times. Maybe close your eyes. Okay, open your eyes, shake your hands, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders a little bit, and then brush your arm. Brush. Brush. Huh. Brush your arm. Sorry, guys. Hey, nope. Just brush. And then brush the other side. Brush down the whole arm. And then let's go hips, front of the hips, sides of the hips, back of the hips. Sorry, he is being very excited. He sees something out the door. So let's go down the leg and up the legs. Down and up. You keep going, down and up and down and up. You're going to do 5 more as I remove the animal. All right, and the next time you go down to your feet, stay down on the feet, and I want you can bend the knees a lot, and just rub, whether you have socks on or not, it's okay, but give some rub to the top of your foot. It's best if you're barefoot, but if you have socks, that's okay. But you're just going to rub the top of the foot, and little circles on the outside of the ankle, little circles on the inside of the ankle. And then let's come on up to the knees. Give me some circles around your front of your knees. And then the back of the knees, rub up and down. And then we're going to slap the back of the knees 10 times. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give me a low belly. Circle here. And then give me a little rub right in the solar plexus. And some heat. And then give me a little rub on the heart. And then let's go back underneath your shirt. Just kind of give me a little up and down here on that lumbar. Can you feel the spine there? Up and down a little bit. All right, and then shake the hands again. Let's go whole body shake, a little bounce. And I want you to really find the breath here to wake ourselves up. So we inhale, exhale. Let's really shake the elbows and the shoulders. Inhale, exhale. And 2 more times. Inhale through the nose, exhale. exhale. Maybe take the arms forward, out to the side. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Come to stillness. And notice any little bit of energy that is there just from doing a little bouncing. And let's go right away actually to standing on our block. And we're just going to do a little swing to get some space in the hips before we do our feet today. A little opposite of what we usually do. It's good to switch it up. So you can hold on to something or not. We're going to stand up on the right leg. And hips are squared forward, wherever forward is for you. And then we have a little bit of a lengthening of the tailbone, okay? And that way it's just going to keep the pelvis nice and easy. Not an over tuck, just a little length. And then let's just start with lengthening your left leg to the floor. Maybe the foot touches the floor, so your right hip goes out. And then just draw it back. We'll do 5 slides. Bring back in. And keep it easy. So again, we're not working too much here. You might feel muscular activity. I don't want to work to that burning just yet. We're just going to kind of get mobility, right? Get some slide. One more time like that. And then just hold that hip in. And just give me a swing. Maybe your arms will go with you. The leg that's swinging is completely heavy. So it's long and heavy. Maybe try a few slow, long lengths. And think of also as if you were lengthening through your inner thigh, okay? Let's do 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center, and then come on down. A little bit of work, right? But not a ton just yet. So let's go right away to the other side. Standing up on that left side. And you can hold on to something if you need. We have a length of the tailbone. We have a sense of lift through the spine. Then pelvis is facing forward. Now, you're going to think of your right leg lengthening towards the ground, maybe that heel, and then your left hip comes out. Then you just come back in. Nice and easy. Glide out. Come on in. Spine stays easy. The work is from the hips. Slide out. Back in. Slide out. Back in. One more time. Slide out. Come back in. Stay here. Give me a long swing. Maybe it's slow at first. It's long, body stays upright. Feel like you have almost like an ankle weight on your leg that's swinging, okay? 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Let the leg kind of come to a stillness on its own almost. And then come on down. Beautiful. Let's move the block for now. And then we'll go into a little bit of our footwork. So let's take the roller today. We're going to do your foot pulls. And then grab a blanket or a pillow. I'll grab my little pillow here. And that'll allow for you to have a little space for the foot, okay? I'm going to go sideways for you, but you're going to take your right foot back, toes tuck under. And I'm going to press the top of my foot down. And I want to feel like I was dragging that ankle forward and up, giving me some space, right? Even through this hip. And if you're feeling a lot of stretch already, maybe you just stay right there. And if you want a little more, you can give a little bend and a little straight. My focus is on the top of my ankle, okay? Let's do one more here. And then you're going to roll your leg inward. So that, I'm going to face you guys now. So that my outside of my ankle is going to get the stretch. So I roll my knee in. Now the outside of my ankle is going to get a stretch. Now we're going to do the same thing. A little stretch on the outer part of the ankle. Hopefully you can feel that. Yes, one more. Okay, coming up to straight, your back leg's just going to come forward to tabletop. Give me a little in and out with your hip bone, a little hip pendulum. You can go slower if you need to. Beautiful. Okay, and then lower the leg down. Let's go to the other side. So starting with those 2 position foot pulls, front foot pull and outside foot pull. So you're going to place if you're too close, then you won't get as well of a stretch. You might have to send your blanket a little bit away from you so there's some length. You press the top of the foot down, lift the front of the spine up, and then you might already feel a little bit of a stretch, okay? Focus on the top of the ankle as you bend and stretch. You also get a little hip opener. 2, and just 3. Now roll your knee in. It's slight, it doesn't have to be big, but the goal now is my outer part of my ankle. It's not flopped over, it's just tilted a little over. Then the stretch changes, bend and stretch here. The stretch is going to change to the outside of the foot, okay? One more time. All right, back to center, come back, okay. Move your pillow away. Do a little scrape the barrels in different positions. And we'll go back to the feet. So feet a little bit, I would say let's have them first just shoulder width apart. You're going to actually soften the knees today, and we're going to take the pelvis around in a circle. I should say the hips. It's not a pelvic circle, it's a hip circle. And my knees are kind of soft. So from the side, it's forward, side, back, and side. Okay? And think about the edges here of a circle. So those are where we get kind of those nice stretches, kind of in the front and around. You'll feel where your hips need it. You're staying lifted through your spine. One more. Let the upper body be relaxed. And then go the other way. So my arms are relaxed. My spine stays long. And I'm leading with that same area we were just doing the hip slides on the block with. That's what leads this area, those trochanters. Your knees are soft for right now. Okay? Good. One more time. Come back to center. Let's take a wider stance. You're going to soften your right knee a little bit. Body's upright. And you're going to give me a few pelvic tilts. So pelvic curls under and pelvic tilts back. Now, when I curl my tailbone under, I even feel a little stretch in this side, this left hip. So you might as well. And then back. And if not, that's okay too. Can we just control this motion? Can we get some lubrication or lotion through the hips and the low back through movement? That's really what we're doing with this mobility work. We're just going to do 2 more. Under, and then take it back. And then come again, come under, and really exaggerate that a little bit. Really draw front of the hip bones up, tailbone back, and just hold it for a second. Get taller through your spine. It's exaggerated tuck. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Good. Take an inhale again. Keep your pelvis where it is. We're going to side bend to the right. Your opposite shoulder rolls forward. We're going to carve ourselves through center. Dropping the head, dropping the arms. Come all the way up the other side. And then lift yourself up. We go again. Make sure that pelvis stayed under. We side bend. We roll the shoulder open or over. Hang through the middle. Let your arms go. Let your head go. Come all the way around. Find the side bend. And up. Okay. Stay here. This knee stays bent. This leg stays straight. We go to that scrape the barrel. So same motion we just did with both legs. So now one leg is straight and one leg is bent. And I'm trying to create a little coordination. You're going to feel some different areas around the straight leg, getting a little bit of stretches, hopefully, once you get that coordination. Can we go the other way? Moving in that circle like you were in a barrel. Yep. One more this direction. Good. Rest. Last thing on this side, we're going to do a little knee circle. So your right knee is going to come. It's already bent, but let it bend a little more. Let it go in a little bit. Can we straighten it all the way? And then we're going to try to go out a little bit. It's going to be tough on the outer part, meaning we're not going to get a lot of movement, but we're going to think about it. Around. Be light here. Not too much intention needed. Can we switch directions? Can we go in, around, and straight? Keep it small, especially you don't want to feel any strain. We want to feel some mobility in a different angle. Because it's very important for our bodies to be have these different angles to them. Oh, the animal's back. Okay. Hopefully he'll behave. One more time. All right, back to center here. We are going to do the other side, don't worry, but give me a few hip hinges. Hip hinge, long, flat back, and then back up, pelvis comes forward. Now you could bend the knees a little bit if you want. Over we go, feeling that inner thigh, long spine. Again, bent knees or straight legs. One more time here. Beautiful. And then come back to center. We bend the other leg. So now we're over here. Let's go pelvis under, pelvis back. Pelvis under. So nice lower body. Wake up here in a little bit of a different position, right? In our lateral movement. Under and back. And just notice on this side, does it feel different to move the pelvis here than it did on the other side? So easier, harder. Keep your body upright. This time curl under. Give it a little bit of exaggeration. When I keep it there, let's just lengthen up. Keep tailbone lengthening down. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Take an inhale. Exhale. Let's side bend. We side bend. Pelvis is going to stay where it is. We open up our backs. We're going to roll that top shoulder, right shoulder forward. Carve around through the middle. Woo, come up the other side. Find side stretch and come back up. And side bend. Roll. Around. All the way up. And up. Let's do one more. We side bend. Right shoulder rolls forward. Carve through the middle, around you go, find the side, lift up. Beautiful. Let's go to those knee circles. Knee circles. So we bend in and around. And it's a different angle. So for some of us, this is a tough angle because I'm not getting really a lot of movement out to the side because of the angle itself, but just try to find a circular motion. Make sure you are straightening all the way, and then let's reverse. My pelvis is pretty steady and my spine stays nice and long. So the action's happening down on that shin. One more time. Good. And then just bend the knee. And let's go ahead and straighten the leg. I might have forgotten something. If I did, tell me. And we're going to hinge over. Oh yeah, I know what we did. Bend your knee. Let's go into our hip circles. It's quite a morning, my friends. My brain is just waking up. Okay. Circle those. Scrape the barrel. So my left knee is bent. My right leg stays straight. One more. And then can we revert? Let's go the other way. Leading with the hips, whether it be small or somewhat big, it's going to just depend on the mobility this morning. Trying to find that pattern of movement. One more time. Beautiful. Now straighten both legs. Now we'll go down again. We're going to hinge. It's a flat back, and we stand up. You can bend the knees a little bit. That's fine. We can go over, and we come back. Nice long spine. And back. And over. And back up. And this time, let's go over, and then let's just hang down. Let the head hang. Let the shoulders hang. Bend the knees. Have some bend in the knees. Shift your head. One more breath here. Shift your head. And then take an inhale, and on the exhale, we're going to roll up. All the way up. Nice and tall. Good. Keep this width. We're going to go inside ankle tilts. And we do have a little... we're going to do our hip pendulum on that other side, but let's do inside ankle tilt. So I'm rolling the inside of my ankle in, come back up, find center, bring the right leg up, give me a little hip pendulum here, holding on or not. 3, 2, 1, beautiful, come on back. Okay, let's go to the ground for our shoulders and our hands. And let's block with it. Have your block. Actually, do high kneeling first. So make sure you have padding for the knees. Let's take our hands. Just make a hold your own hands, right? And then we're going to do some little circles. Just our little piston movement here through the forearms. And I want you to. The elbows can be a little bit apart right now. That's fine. Just get some nice wrist movement going, and then go ahead and switch directions. A little bit for our hands, because we're going to load them for a little bit today. And then press forward. And when I press forward, I want to spread my fingers. I want to think about spreading the palms of the hands wide. And then you're going to pull, shoulders relax, and pull back, elbows sharp. See about pulling, can I pull my fingers apart? And then again, push forward, Spread the palm of the hand. Feel like you are getting that stretch through the fingers in the palm. And then pull, shoulders down, elbows sharp. And then press forward again. This time take the arms up overhead, pushing the sky away, lengthening your side body, and you're still spreading the hands. Can you feel the hands spread? And then come back, down, pull back. Shake out your hands a little bit. You can make a reverse prayer like this. Your fingers turn towards your chest. You're going to turn towards me, and you're going to present a little flower. And you'll present all your hands, all your fingers. And you're going to come back. I'm keeping the connection of my hands as I come back. Face my chest, and then face forward with the fingers. I go again. Fingers turn to face you. You open like a little flower, opening through the hands. You come back and face forward. 2 more times. Fingers turn towards you. Then they open out like a flower. Show me your palms. They come back. And fingertips. Nice. 1 more time. Open out. Spread the hands here. Fingers reach to the ground. Come back. Fingers reach towards me. Good. Shake the hand. Okay, last thing. We're going to go high. Let's give me a high five on the right. Then thumb comes in. Fingers come in. Arm goes down. Okay. And of course, if kneeling is hard, you guys, you can always do this standing. Okay. So I'm going to reach my arm away from me. I want to keep my shoulder down, my spine long. First thing is I'm just reaching away. This is a nerve glide, so you want to keep it at 2 to 3 intensity. Once I reach it away, I might already start to feel a little sensation. Remember, keep it at a 2 to 3 out of 10. But now I'm going to start to roll my arm bone, not my shoulder head, but my arm bone in. Internally rotate. And you might feel, I feel a lot more there. You can also take your arm slightly behind you, still tractioning, reaching the arm away. Let's add the head, slide your head back, head tilt away. We should get a little more sensation here. And then come back up and release. Good, other hand, high five, thumb comes in, fingers come down, arm comes down. First things first, spine's long. We're gonna reach your arms down and away. So reaching away from the body. Shoulder stays into the spine, reach away. Now once you feel a little sensation, you're gonna slowly internally rotate your arm. One arm might be quite different than the other. Still reach away, slightly back, head comes back, head tilts away. Take a breath, take an inhale, take an exhale, come back up, arm comes down. Okay, take your block. We're going to do a rotation first for our shoulders and our back. So here we're going to take the block, let's put it under the left hand, and I'm going to be in a little bit of a hip hinge. So I'm going to slide my pelvis slightly back, and my shins are pressing. And my arm is slightly at a diagonal in front of me. It's not right under me. So I'm in a little bit of a diagonal. Your right hand just touches the block, and then I'm going to open my right arm. I push with my left hand, and I'm going to give me a little bit of rotation here, whatever it is for you right now. And then I come back, touch, and we open. Come back, touch. Do this rotation from the ribs, and then feel like the arm and the head might follow, but the ribs are going to rotate. You can push the block away to help, and back. Just one more time. We'll come back to this later. Just kind of sense what it feels like at this moment. And then let's just switch sides. So taking the block on the other hand. Remember, you're in a little hip hinge and I'm slightly back. Why? Because I want to keep this rotation in my upper back. So hand touches the block. It's going to open. You're going to push. You're going to see, oh, this is side. Do my so. And then I come back. Exhale. Inhale back. Exhale. Inhale back. Exhale. Inhale back. One more time. Rotate. That's beautiful. Chest rotates. And then back. Okay, move the block. Both hands on the ground. We're going to go into extension. Let your tailbone lift up. Let your heart reach forward. Think of the back of the head and your tailbone reaching towards each other. And then you're going to exhale, curl tailbone around. Eyes on the belly. Press the floor away. Shoulders are wide on your back. Inhale, tailbone slides up and back. Head and tailbone reach together in the back space. And then exhale, round. One more time. Inhale, tailbone goes up and back. Heart goes forward. And then exhale, round, curl. Eyes on the belly. And then inhale to a long spine. Bend your right knee, or your left knee. Let's bend your left knee first. And so I'm light on my knee though. I don't want a lot of pressure on my knee, okay? And I'm going to turn. I'm going to do a little side bend. I'm going to look over that left shoulder, look to my pinky toe. And I'm going to turn and look over the right shoulder, look at my big toe. Let's do 3. We side bend. We lengthen and side bend. Pinky toe. And then big toe. Come back to center. Press the ground away. Take that same leg, your left leg, keep it bent, press it up to the sky. Reach your pinky toes, or all toes, reach your pointed toes, up, 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 up. Now, could I square off my hips? Could I lengthen my tailbone a little bit? Breathe, and then lengthen your leg long, slowly away from you. Reach through those toes, and then flex your foot and press through the heel. Hold it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the toes down and then lift up. 1. From your thigh bone. 2, 3, 4. 1 more. 5. Reach up. Start to point the toes again. Really feel the point. Start to bend the knee. Keep lifting up as you bend the knee. And then you're going to take your left leg and it's going to tip down on the other side of your right leg. And then it's going to come back up to the sky. So your leg goes back behind your right knee and then it comes up to the sky. It's going to go back and down. It's going to come back up to where you started. One more time. It's going to go back and down. It's going to come back up. Stay here. Come down on your right elbow. Reach your leg long and bend. Reach your leg long and bend. And stretch, reach, and bend, and reach, and bend. 1 more. Reach, and bend. And then can we give me a circle here with your knee? So you're going to reach up and back a little bit, and then around. It comes down to your knee, and then back up. And around. And back up. Just 2 more. Circling. Think of making a circle with your knee. Last one. And then reverse. We're going to go around and down by the knee. It comes out to the side. Up. A little bit back and down. Up and around. 1 more time. Side, up, and around. Come, leave the leg down all the way to the ground. Come up to both hands and sit back, little child's pose. Knees wide. Draw the hands away from your back. Take a moment to just stretch out through the upper body. Walk your hands and your shoulders away from you, away from your back. Take a breath here. That was a lot of effort. We will stretch the hips in a moment too, but let's go ahead and from here now, you're going to start to curl up like you're going to come all the way up, or you're just going to come to your fingertips. So it's a scoop round, and then you're going to go long again, back to a long child's pose stretch. And when you go to your child's pose, could you lift your chest and head up a little bit, so you're a little bit in extension, and then soften down, exhale, round up to scoop. Inhale, go long, stretch away, heart lifts forward. 2 more times. We soften, we round, we come up to fingertips, press your shins down. We lengthen, stretch away. 1 more time. Round, come on up, fingertips. We lengthen away, lengthen, lengthen. We lift the heart and soften down, roll up all the way. Let's go to the other side, okay? We have another side. So let's come down to, back to your all fours. Knees a little closer together. Take an inhale. On our exhale, you're going to slide your leg. Oh, sorry, never mind. You're going to bend your knee. coming back to me. Bend your knee, but you're light on your knee. You're gonna side bend. I'm gonna look over and see my pinky toe. So now we're side bending to your right. And then we're gonna go the other way, and I see my big toe. And we go pinky toe. Feel the side bend, you guys, in your spine. So side bend, we look, we side bend, we look. One more each direction. Find the waistline. Feel how one side of the body is long and one side is short. And then come back to center. Strong arms. Core lifted. Use your toes and point up to the sky. So I'm leading with my toes. It's a strong point. I want to sink in my back. Core is lifted. I'm pressing up. Tailbone long. Hips are squared to the ground. Keep lifting up and then extend your leg away from you. Nice and long. Flex your foot and push away. So I'm really reaching through that heel. Spine is long. And then we're just going to lower down and lift up. 1 and 2 and 3. Keep the leg long. It's just my leg that's moving. 4. 1 more. 5. Keep reaching away. Start to point the toes again. Keep pointing the toes as you bend. And point, reach, reach, reach. And then let's take the knee. It's going to go across. And it's going to come back up. It's going to cross behind, any amount behind your left. And it's going to push back up to the sky. Try to keep the knee bent. Go down and push up. Go across and push up. I think we have 2 more. Cross and push up. 1 more. Cross and push up. Stay here, but come down onto your left forearm. I'm pushing up to the sky. I'm going to extend, and then I'm going to bend. And extend, and bend. 2. Breathe. And 3. Keep the leg lifted. 4. 1 more. 5. And then we bend. We're going to make a little circle. So we're going to come in, down past your knee. Let's open out to the side a little bit and up and around. 1, down, out, up and around. Get that back space. 2. It's going to do 4 of these each direction. 3, 4. When we reverse, we'll come up, 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 up. Find the up space, around and down. 1, woo, and 2. Yes, find your glute. 3, 1 more, and 4. Come all the way down. Sit back, little child's pose. Walk your hands away from you. Walk your shoulders off your back. Just soften your forehead to the ground. Take a breath here. Take 1 more breath. And then we're going to slowly just roll up to a low kneeling. And then we'll just sit to either side. Let's take the legs forward. Woo! They've been worked a little bit. But go ahead and take the legs forward and stretch through the legs. Give me some heel reach here. You can use your hands by your side. You could also sit up on something if you need. But give me a nice reach so that the heels maybe lift off the ground. And then relax, point your toes. Strong point of the toes. Can you find your arch? Flex the feet. Lift through the heels. Get a scoop from under. And then drop or relax the heels down. Give me a strong point. 1 more time. Just pull heels back. Lift feet, lift feet, lift feet. And then point. Give me your toes really work. Find your arch. So then go ahead and flex your feet. And can we do a little if you need to bend the knees just a little bit, that's okay. Or sit up on something. But what I would like to have happen here is that just my feet are moving side to side. So not my whole leg. And then let's go big toes in, pinky toes out. Big toes in, pinky toes out. So moving in, going out. Now we'll go in and we'll point down. So you'll get a little stretch through the outer foot and probably your arches. Heel back up. We go out with the feet, point down on the outer part. Back here. Up, go in with your feet, point down. Come on up with the feet, go out a little bit, point down. And then come on up, just find neutral, have the feet a little bit wider. Let's all of us bend the knees a little bit, get comfy on our sits bones. Arms are gonna come forward. Can you reach your shoulders away from your back? Palms are down, and then I'm gonna reach my shoulders into my spine. Reach shoulders away, draw shoulders in. It's a glide. My arms are perfectly straight. It's from my shoulder blades. They go forward. You feel the glide, and I slide in. And I go wide, and I come in. Let's go neutral. Turn the palms. We'll go up to the ears, and then armpits down to the hips. We'll go up to the ears, armpits down to the hips. Can I still maintain some space in my chest? Up and down. One more time. Up. One more time. Down. Can I take my arms out to, I'll face you, kind of a, not to right back behind us, just to the side. And then can I squeeze my shoulders in and up? And then they go down and wide. They come in and up. They go down and wide. Two. Just two more. In and up. Down and wide. Woo! One more. In and up. Down and wide. Bring the arms together and reach forward. Let the head drop. Let the spine round. Just reach over those legs. We're going to roll back up nice and tall. We're going to bring the arms up and we're going to circle them back. Any amount, reach back behind you. Can I find the floor? Bend your knees. Press the shoulders down. Slide your bum forward and give me a little lift of your pelvis. Just a little. You can figure out what feels just right for right now. You slide back. Send your legs forward. Reach those arms up behind you. And they come back around. And we're going to reach forward. Drop the head, reach. You can bend the knees as needed. Take a breath. Roll through your spine. Feel that articulation come back up. Reach your arms up. Reach back. Spread the chest. The hands will come down. You'll bend your knees. Slide your bum towards your feet. Your feet press. You lift up any amount. Slowly down. Slide those legs forward. Lift up and back. Arms come forward. Reach forward. Shin tucks. Reach round. Reach past the toes. This is our last round like this. Roll back up. We reach through the air. We reach back. And where's the back space? Now, here are my hands lower. Guys, the feet aren't super wide. They're about hip width distance, kind of like a bridge, okay? So shoulders are strong, hands are strong. I'm going to bend, press the feet down so my feet are really grounded. I slide forward, and then I push from my feet. I send my knees forward, woo, to bring the pelvis up. And then I just come back down. Beautiful. And send the legs long. Widen the legs now. Now we get to have a little wider stance, a wider position. Again, what feels comfortable for your hips, you can soften the knees for a little side bend. So right hand's going to stay on the ground. Left arm reaches up. Reach the left arm up. We're going to side bend towards the right, holding your right elbow behind you. Inhale, we come up. Other side comes up. We're going to pull left elbow back as we stretch. Come on up. Up we go. Reach across. Bend the back elbow. Inhale through center. We'll pull the elbow back. Stretch the side body. Coming up. This time we're going to reach. Go your side bend. So here you are, your side bend. But now I'm going to reach forward to rotate my right leg up your head. Maybe grab onto your shin or your foot. Take a breath here. Make sure that opposite hip is staying grounded. It's giving you a little bit of resistance so you feel that stretch. Come back to your side bend. Come all the way up. And nice and tall, we lift up. I'm going to pull the left elbow back. We're going to side bend, reach, and then rotate. Grab onto wherever you can and just hang over that leg. Give me a breath or two here. One more breath. And then we go to side bend again, and we come back up. Slide legs together. Let's go to a roll back. We're going to roll back. If you want a blanket, you can, right behind you. If not, without it is fine. Let's take our arms forward, get tall, lift, take an inhale. Your legs are weighted, energy through the fingers. On the exhale, 10 counts. We curl pelvis first. 1, we're going to roll down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale, reach the arms behind you. Exhale, we're going to circle the arms around. They come below the small of the low back. Take an inhale. On the exhale, it's a chin tuck. We start to roll up, look to your toes. There's a moment you get to press your hands, and then you round forward over your legs, round your back. From here, could we give someone a high five behind us? Lift the arm, give the high five, and then we're going to circle, turning the palms towards the ground as we circle back around, and then we roll back up. Inhale, exhale, curl. Pelvis curls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale, reach arms back. Circle the arms around. Slide the hands under the low back. Take an inhale. On the exhale, it's a high chin tuck. You drop the spine into the ground, look towards your feet, and you peel the spine away, pressing the hands, coming all the way over, top of the head towards the floor, and then lift your arms behind you, give someone a high five, and then start to turn and lift the arms to come all the way back around. Inhale, we'll do one more. Exhale, we roll up. Big inhale, fill up the body with breath. Exhale, empty the body of breath for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep exhaling. 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale, arms reach back. They circle around, find the small of the low back. They slide under. Take an inhale. On your exhale, it's a high chin tuck. Heel, look towards your feet. Use your breath. Find your center. Press when you need to. Diving all the way forward. Forward, forward, forward. Inhale, give someone a high five behind you. And then lift up and around all the way till you touch the toes or the legs. And then slide back up. Nice and tall. And then arms relax. Grab your block. Go back to your rotational exercise. So let's place the block under the right hand this time first. Shins are pressing. You're in a little hip hinge. Core is lifted. Okay? Spine is long. Left hand touches the block. Left hand opens, rotate. Any changes? Any more mobility? Oh yeah, nice. And then come down. Touch. We'll do 4. Open. Remember the head doesn't, your eyes are going to come, but I want you to feel like you're rotating from your ribs. 1 more. Beautiful. Yes. And let's switch sides. So other hand, bring that block under your left hand. You're in a little hip hinge. Core is engaged. Hand is on that block. Your right hand now touches the block. Right arm's going to begin the movement. The torso soon follows. And you're opening. And then come back down. Inhale. And we open. Inhale. And open. And touch. 1 more time. And open. Beautiful. All the way back down. Move the block. Come down to your hands. And we're going to take, I think we'll face a little diagonal. We're going to take your feet, bring your legs close together. We're going to do a side stretch here. So we're going to let your toes turn to the right. So if I faced you, my toes turn to the right. And then I'm going to walk my hands around to the right like I was a little dial. Walking around till I'm in a side bend on the right. So I might walk my hands slightly forward. And then I'm going to slide back towards the left from there. So my left side's going to get a big stretch. You can drop the head. Your right side, really make sure you feel like you are in a side bend on the right, okay? So that left side is opening. Head drops. Give me some nice big breaths through the ribs here. Big breathing through the ribs, active breathing. Feel the body move on your breath. And then go ahead and slowly walk to center. Let's come back up through center, right the body, so legs back to neutral. And then you're going to slide your toes to the left and walk yourself around to the left. So now it's a left side bend. You can walk your hands a little forward as well. And then you're going to slide backwards to the right. And I want you to really feel that you're in a side bend on the left. Drop the head. Fill the body with breath. Feel that rib cage move when you breathe. Really feel the body breathe. Do one more. And then walk back to center. Let's roll up to all fours. Tuck your toes. You're going to give me one hover. Press the shoulders wide. Slide your pelvis back a little bit and just hover the knees off the ground for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can we keep lifting the pelvis up into an up stretch or A-frame or downward dog? My knees are wide. Press back. Press the ground away. Drop the head. Knees are bent. One more breath here. Pushing the ground away, then walk yourself back towards your feet. Just drop down, knees are bent. Shake the head no. Shake the head yes. Inhale. On the exhale, curl, roll up, starting from the pelvis. Stacking the spine. All the way up. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Inhale, reach up, big stretch. Exhale, let the breath fall out, let the arms fall. Inhale, reach up. Inhale through the nose, exhale, let it go. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Little bounce. Close your eyes this time, bounce. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to stillness. You're awesome. Thanks for showing up and moving with me today. I hope that felt good. And I'll see you all soon, maybe Sunday. Next week I am teaching a Saturday workshop if anyone can make it.